If you want to be great, you want to be the baddest motherfucker ever at what you do, you're going to be misunderstood by everybody because you're going to be so fucking obsessed and so driven to get there. That's what it takes.
That's the truth.
It takes every second of your fucking life. Anybody says balance? Yeah, balance is important for a lot of fucking people. It is. But if you want to fucking go to that edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you fucking do, you've arrived. When you are misunderstood to the point where fucking people think you're psycho and you're nuts and you're this and that, why are you in the fucking gym at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning? You just got to doing an op for fucking 13, 14 hours at the Ranger School, man, at the gym. What is wrong? You will never understand what is wrong with me. And that's why I'm so fucking glad you don't, because I'm in the right fucking spot. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive.
Welcome back to Ultimate Fight Vault. Today we delve into the saga of Tony Ferguson, a fighter whose journey in MMA is nothing short of extraordinary. Ferguson's career has been marked by incredible highs and notable lows, and now, as he prepares for his upcoming fight with Paddy Pimblett, we explore the nuances of his mental state, his decline, and his potential resurgence with the aid of David Goggins.
If Tony can somehow shock the world, shock the bookies, shock everyone that puts money on Paddy Pimblett, then why shouldn't he continue to fight? But if he loses at 39 years old, then yeah, sadly, I would say that it's time for Tony Ferguson and the sunglasses and the madness and the epic walkout music that he uses. It'll be a sad day.
In today's episode, we're focusing on Tony Ferguson, a fighter known for his unique style and resilience. We'll delve into his career's trajectory, the challenges he's faced, and his upcoming fight with Paddy Pimblett. Tony Ferguson, an enigma in the MMA world, rose to prominence with a style that's both unorthodox and effective. His journey in the UFC has been marked by a series of impressive victories, leading him to an incredible 12-fight winning streak. Ferguson wasn't just a fighter, he was a force to be reckoned with. However, every fighter faces challenges, and Ferguson was no exception.
This particular matchup right here, Khabib, Tony, it represents the best that MMA has to offer in 2020.
Please, baby Jesus, make
this
this happen.
This is the 5th time they booked them.
Is it that many times?
5th time.
Oh my God.
4
if
times.
It doesn't happen. I gotta
no, forget about
some
it.
Fucking bad.
Listen,
there's some bad voodoo on this one.
The turning point came with the much-anticipated fight against Khabib Nurmagomedov, which, despite being scheduled multiple times, never materialized. This fight, or the lack thereof, marked the beginning of Ferguson's decline.
Today, I want to say, it was my last fight. And no way I'm gonna come here without my father.
is he retiring?
What?
The retirement of Khabib Nurmagomedov had a profound impact on Ferguson. He admits that a part of him left with Khabib's departure. It was more than just a cancelled fight. It was the loss of a goal that Ferguson had focused on for years. This loss of purpose affected him deeply, both mentally and in his approach to the sport.
That I don't want to say negative energy, but that hype that was built around that. And then when that disappeared and the pandemic hit and then fucking team left and then just the whole, there was nothing else left for me kind of, except what I told myself is I wanted to compete. I wanted to compete enough so that way maybe possibly win or lose, Khabib would come back.
Post-Khabib, Ferguson's career took a different turn. He took fights against top contenders like Justin Gaethje, Charles Oliveira, Michael Chandler, but without the same drive and motivation. These fights were more about keeping active in the hope that Khabib would return, rather than a focused path to the championship. Now, as Ferguson prepares to face Paddy Pimblett, there's a sense of rejuvenation in his approach. With the support of David Goggins, known for his mental toughness and endurance, Ferguson is working to rebuild his mindset. This fight is not just about victory in the Octagon. It's about reclaiming his place in the world of MMA. As he faces Pimblett, Ferguson knows this is more than just another fight. It's a chance to prove that he still has what it takes to compete at the highest level.
Imagine what happens for Tony Ferguson if he beats Paddy Pimblett. He said before the last fight, I sat in the fighter meeting with him, and Tony Ferguson said, it's going to be a fight right now. 5 more fights, I'm on the title. So it's not like he has lost that desire to fight. He has not lost the thought that he can be a world champion. And I'm going to tell you this right now. And this is the saying as old as time, fellas. Every great champion has one more night in him. We saw it with George Foreman when he beat Michael Moore. He did not belong in the ring with Michael Moore. We have seen so many great fighters have one great night where if you close your eyes and you squint enough, they remind you of that person that was on that run.